welcome back to Slick and Natty. So in today's video I'm going to tell you 3 ways to revamp or refashion your old scarves or dupattas. I'm sure each one of you has at least a few old dupattas lying around in your homes which you no longer use because either the salwar kameez with which you wore the dupatta has gone out of fashion or has faded or for some other reasons. So isn't it going to be great if you can reuse these dupattas? So I'll now quickly head over to my wardrobe and bring out a few dupattas which I'm no longer using. So come with me. So these are the 3 dupattas that I have selected. So let's start. In option number 1, we'll be making a kimono out of a dupatta like this. To begin with, fold the dupatta into half vertically. Place it against yourself and mark the length depending on how long you want the kimono to be. Usually the kimonos end just above the knee. Okay, now fold the dupatta into half vertically and cut it to the desired length. Now take a measuring tape and mark a point 12 inches below the fold. Mark this on the opposite side as well. Secure these marks by passing all pins through these. So now the upper portion will become the armhole of the kimono and this lower portion we will stitch up. I'll be stitching using a thread and a needle. You can also stitch with a sewing machine if you have one. So start stitching from the bottom till the point where you've placed the awl pin. This is a straight stitch and will hardly take 2 minutes. Repeat the stitch on the other side as well. So the armholes of the kimono are now ready, as you can see. We will now mark the center of the kimono using a measuring tape. Cut through these points that you've marked in the center to make the opening of the kimono. Make sure to cut only the top layer of the dupatta. So the opening of the kimono is now ready and we have to hem these edges so that the threads don't come out. For hemming, fold the edge like this and iron it. Fold it again and again iron it. And now stitch it. Finally, I'll be stitching this lace and these tassels onto the bottom border of the kimono to make it look even prettier. This is not mandatory and you can skip this if you want. Now just flip it inside out and your kimono is ready. You can wear it on shorts and t-shirt, on a short dress, or you can even use it on a beach over a swimsuit. Now coming to option number 2, this one is my favorite. I thought of it and I created it and I just loved it. This will make for an awesome traditional wear. For this, take a georgette or a chiffon dupatta and fold it into half horizontally, that is along the longer edge, and place pins all along the edges to keep it in place. Make sure that the wrong side of the dupatta is outside because we'll be marking on it. Fold it into half like this so that we can mark the center. Open the dupatta, take one of your tops which has a shallow neck, place this top onto the dupatta. Make sure the center of the neck coincides with the center point which you had marked on the dupatta. Now trace the neck onto the dupatta. Again fold it into half like this. Place some awl pins on the top so that it does not get displaced. And cut along the neck that we had marked. Now open and fold the dupatta so that the right side or the good side of the dupatta is facing outwards. And again place awl pins all along the edges so that it does not get displaced. Using a measuring tape, mark the center of the neck which will also be the center of the dupatta. Extend this point to make a line passing through the center of the dupatta. Now use this picture as a reference. We will be stitching along this green line, leaving 7 inches above which will become the armhole, and we leave 2.5 inches below which will become the slits. The distance of the line along which we will stitch is 10 inches from the center and it is a little slanting as shown in the picture. These measurements are as per my body size and only for an indication. Use the measurements according to your body size. So stitch as per the green lines shown in the picture on both the sides, and very important thing to remember is that we have to stitch with the good side or the right side of the dupatta facing outwards. So this is how the stitch will look. Now we have to either hem the neck so that the threads don't come out, or we can even attach a lace as I am doing here. I have chosen a golden lace and I am going to attach it all along the neck. First I will put the lace in place using awl pins. And then I will stitch along it. So your traditional poncho is now ready and it looks so designer. I have here paired it with a golden skirt or lehenga which I had lying at home. This long sleeve poncho with lehenga look is so in these days, and who would believe that I have created it from an old dupatta. Coming to option number 3, this one is a kaftan top which can be worn with trousers, jeans or shorts. And this is made in exactly the same way as option number 2. Only difference is that in this case you have to fold the dupatta vertically and not horizontally. That is, fold the dupatta along the shorter edge of the dupatta. Mark the length based on how long you want the kaftan to be. I kept mine at around 29 inches and now cut off the remaining dupatta. Using a measuring tape, mark the center of the folded edge of the dupatta. Place one of your tops and trace the neck as done in option number 2. Cut along the marked neck. As in option number 2, we'll be giving a stitch on the front side of the kaftan, and this is the pic which you can follow for measurements. Again, these are my measurements. You can vary it depending on your body size and use this for reference. So we'll be stitching along this purple line. We have left 8 inches for the armhole and 2.5 inches below for the slit. And your kaftan top is ready. We hope that you will give these ideas a try, and if you do, share the pics with us on our Instagram account, which is Slick and Natty. If you like this video, please spare a moment to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and do subscribe to our channel. It will mean a lot to us. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.